Hello, my name is Toni Cannelli. I'm a professional drummer from England. I also teach the drums. I've been teaching the drums now for about 30 years. Now, what I'm going to try and do is show you some principles of learning that I've discovered while being a teacher, which I find really useful. Now, these principles apply to anything that you learn, not just drums. Okay, but I'm going to try and give you an example today of like using drumming. And if you're not a drummer, I think you'll find this quite challenging, and you can go through the 4 steps with me. Okay, so repetition is the mother of skill. Okay, so when you repeat something over and over and over, eventually it becomes something you do naturally, and that's the 4th step. So what I'm going to try and do today is show you something that most drummers know how to do. It's called a paradiddle. Now, if you don't know what a paradiddle is, you're on step 1, which is unconscious incompetence. That means you're unaware and you don't know, right? So this is the awareness stage. So a paradiddle is right, left, right, left, left. Now, obviously, jotting it down like that could be useful. Right, left, left. Now, if you want to go through this exercise with me, you don't need drumsticks. Just use your fingers, tap them on the desk, or maybe 2 pencils. It doesn't really matter. But you can go through the 4 steps of learning with me, okay? So level 1, the awareness stage, the likelihood you're going to be a little bit shaky. So you might be doing it, and that will bring us up to level 2, which is conscious incompetence, which means you're aware that you're doing it wrong. Bit like this. Right, left, left, right. You get the idea. Right, now if you're at that stage, fine. Level 2, that's fine. Now the big mistake a lot of people do is, I remember when I was at school, they used to say, practice makes perfect. It doesn't. If you're doing it wrong or crooked or irregular, it's going to get worse. So, us musicians, any musician has to have a good sense of time, so we normally use a thing called a metronome. So I'm going to put a metronome on, and I'm going to play the paradiddle with the metronome, and I'm going to voice out the sticking as I do it. Okay, so get ready. Try and do it with me. Right, left, 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 right, left. So now we're heading for level 3, which is conscious competence. Now, if you're a visual learner, if you could practice this in front of a mirror and watch yourself. You come along a lot faster if you can see yourself. If you're an audio learner, do what we just did then. You actually say it, right, left. If you're a kinesthetic learner, you might want to breathe in and out like this. Ready? Do it with me. In, out. In, out. So most people, when they get it to level 3, that's it. They go on to something else, which is the big mistake. Because at level 3, you're at the mercy of looking at a piece of paper. You don't really know it. And of course, when we get up to level 4, we can start to be creative with it. Now that is the big one. Once you get it second nature, you can start to formulate an opinion on what you've learned and actually come up with your own ideas, which as far as I'm concerned is really using your brain correctly. Now level 4 awareness is that when you can do what it is that you're learning and be aware of other things. So I'm going to play the paradiddle and talk to you a little bit. Ready? Right, so today's Monday. It's 20 to 1. Tomorrow is Tuesday, etc. Right, so now it started to become natural. It started to feel like it's part of me. I can concentrate on other things. Obviously, as a musician, it doesn't matter what I've learned, I have to be aware of the other musicians. So I can only use information stored in my brain that's on a kind of a level 4 natural sensation to actually apply it to music, right? So it's a big subject, this. Now, once you've got the paradiddle feeling good and you've got it up to level 3, and now we're sort of approaching level 4, you can think about other things. What I'm going to do now is try to show you some creativity ideas. Now, just remember, Einstein said imagination is more important than knowledge, and we're going to try and prove him right now. So I'm going to play the paradiddle a bit faster, and I'm going to prove that I've got it up to level 4 by speaking. So here we are. This is level 4, a bit faster. So now we can go into creativity. So I don't know how many repetitions it will take you to get up to that kind of level. Everyone's different. We've all got different learning curves, but you just got to keep going until you get there. So what I'm going to do to finish off, I'll show you some creative ideas. I'll play the paradiddle between the hi-hat and the snare drum, like this. And add some bass drums. So I could go on with that exercise all day long. But the thing is, I'm using information that's on level 4, and now I'm using the most important part of the brain, that's creativity. All right? So hopefully this little lesson's been useful to you. If you want more details about me and my teaching, go on my website, www.tonicannelli.com. Thank you.